I said, can I revise that? And she was like, no. And
No.
I was like, oh, no. So it looks like probably in 2 years, believe it or not, which come very, very quickly here, 2 years, I'll probably be headed to Australia, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
So
something
maybe
yeah,
don't do Tahiti now
I know.
because
I kind of thought that too, right? So
yeah,
do you think I should do Alaska then?
I think otherwise you're going to be going to that side of the world, pretty frequently.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. See, this is why I use a travel agent. This is exactly why. This is
I
exactly
know.
why. So
And
perfect.
I have to admit that the best time we've had on cruises recently have been when our adult children have been with us, or multi-generational, because
Oh,
it was my mother and her sister went. We've done some things recently with the kids because Edwin's been on the cruise ship. He's been working. And so it's a great time. I spend more time with him while he's working on Norwegian than I do when he's not working and just comes to the house, because when they come home, they go visit their friends and they do all this other stuff. And so he's held captive by by working on the ship, and we get to spend some time together. But for
yeah.
families, it's the best way in the world to see the world.
It's such a great way to have special memories that you hold on to
Yeah,
forever,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I was at a show recently, a consumer show this past weekend, and a woman walked up to me and she said, I have to tell you. And I said, what's that? And she said, I haven't sailed on you in a long time. And I said, oh no, we have to change that. And she said, but I got to tell you, you know what? I went on your Hawaii cruise, 25 years ago almost now with my family. She said, and, I've lost my husband since. She said, but my kids and I always talk about how amazing it was that we were able to do that as a family together, and how that was their favorite vacation that they've ever had. And
Yeah.
it was just such a great, thing to be able to do with your family. And I think it's a lot of things, right? It's
Yes.
number one, you're all together,
Yeah.
that and any destination is going to be great. But really doing something like Hawaii where, you don't do that every day, right? It's not something you do
Exactly.
every even year. So, I mean, having those memories, and I think the coolest part to me is that their family is still 25 years later talking about an
Talking about it.
experience that we
Yeah.
had. And it's so great to be able to, create and be able to be part of everyone creating these amazing memories that they have with their family. And I think
That's
that's the
true.
most, I mean, you can take all the pictures in the world, right? But when you have those mental memories, right, those mental
Mhm.
images in your head or that feeling that you have when you think about, that cruise that you had and you're like, that was just amazing. Those are the moments in life that you don't forget.
Exactly. So stop buying stuff, people, and start buying vacations.
You
Thank
betcha.
you so
That is
much.
the best advice yes, I love that. So thank you so much for having me. It was an absolute
Absolutely.
pleasure, and I will definitely join again for sure.
Great. This is Karen Duncan, your bucket list buster. I'll be back in a minute.
Why stay local when you can go global?
It's gonna be free right about now.
With Norwegian Cruise Line, you can shift out of traffic and into vacation mode. Before you know it, you'll be free at sea. What is free at sea? It's your choice of up to 5 free offers, like free unlimited open bar, free shore excursions, and more. So sail to the Caribbean, Alaska, or Hawaii and vacay your way, only on Norwegian.
To book your Norwegian cruise, contact Peaks Cruises and Tours at 512-529-3696 today. Welcome back to your Bucket List Buster, and it is time for Tech Tips with our friends over at the Wireless Traveler. What's up, Wireless Traveler? So, it's summer. How are things going? Can you believe we're already heading into the last week of July? And for those of us in the travel industry, that means looking ahead to fall travel. And the folks over at Wireless Traveler are busy sorting out all the students heading abroad for their fall semester. Most college kids head back the end of August in the States, but those heading to Europe this autumn will already be gearing up with the SIM cards, calling plans, and pocket Wi-Fis for their next adventure. So for our listeners who may have a client or even a youngster of your own heading overseas, what's the best advice in terms of connectivity and cost? And for sure, you want them to be able to reach out quickly in the event of an emergency, whether back home or where they are studying. Peace of mind for everybody. As most programs run September through early December, it is sensible to have a short-term and long-term plan, which translates to a global and or local solution, and probably not your carrier plan at $10 per day for each device. We're talking for the phone and the laptop. Now multiply that by 90 days, and that's a whopping $1,800. And that is if they only stay in one country. Not happening. Of course, they will pop over to visit their friends in Italy, Germany, or London on the weekends, which means the network carriers charge an additional $10 per day for each new country. Wireless travelers suggest a pocket Wi-Fi device with a 30-day bundle that can get up to 4 gigabyte at $100, so $300 for the whole 3 months. Or even if they just use the pocket Wi-Fi device for the first few weeks until they find local solutions, they can even connect up to all the free Wi-Fi and just use their hotspot for weekend travel to other countries. Any of these solutions will keep the students safely and cheaply connected and parents relaxed and in touch. Plus, once they return for the holiday season, if you buy the device, the whole family can use it for the winter or spring travel. Easily load a data bundle before you leave. Be sure to use promo code PEEKS, P-E-E-K-S, to get a 15% discount on all data products, services with Wireless Traveler. We hope you enjoyed listening this week, and we look forward to meeting up again next Thursday for more tech tips from our friends over at the Wireless Traveler. Give them a call at 1-866-700-3883 for all questions, or go to their website at wirelesstraveler.com. Well, that's all we have time for today, folks. I'll share with you next week. Please subscribe to Your Bucket List Buster and leave a comment. This is Your Bucket List Buster. Travel recharges your mind, body, and soul. You deserve it. Your Bucket List Buster is here to help you start living your dreams. So visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you found some resources in today's show that excite your travel juices, provided you some valuable information for your next trip, and it gave you permission to take time off and have fun someplace in the world. Love you guys. Ciao. Talk to you next week.